Well, hey everybody, today is April the 30th and I'm looking right at the Ozarkmill pond bridge, water coming over it. All of this right in here was underwater. Let me see if I can show you. There is the chapel, and back that way is what we see the high water mark came to. I'm not going to walk all around there and show you, but this is the walkway, and if you look right through here you can see the front door entrance of the chapel. Yep, there it was about 2-3 feet underwater. If I come around you can see where I'm parked. This is the big retaining wall they did such a good job on, but we still got water crossing this Garrison crossing right here through the pedestrian passageway. What I'm saying, the wind seems to be blowing out of the south, so maybe once I get down here in this little hole we won't see that no more. But there's what they built and the pedestrian passageway. But look right here where they got the big rocks. You can hear the rushing sound of water, and we got the covered bridge in case you can't see it because of all the greenery now. But as we look this way, back up this way, you can see what we're looking at. And a lot of water now coming freely down from Garrison Springs down this way. Ain't that pretty? Look at that. And the water is coming through here for some reason. Not sure why. It's probably water all backed up. It's all backed up that way and just coming down through the lowest place. And it's literally running backwards, going that way. You can see it. But this was every bit underwater, about 2 feet. I think I got a couple pictures that would show it. This is definitely one of the places we want to put the graffiti-free paint, and we want to make sure everybody understands that graffiti ain't cool, and we don't want it in Ozark, Missouri. So hopefully we'll start a graffiti-free program and help educate the school kids, as little bitty ones, as they come up through the school system. And that's my goal anyway. That's what I'm hoping for. All right, I'm going to stop it here. Y'all have a good day. It's beautiful outside, but it's supposed to cloud up tomorrow. Well, I rode to the church sign halfway to Rogersville, came back, and that's how much it's fallen. So that is definitely the high water mark. That's something, ain't it? The water coming from Garrison Springs is being like not a rush of water, it's just slowing down, but it's really thick in the pedestrian passageway that goes to Garrison Springs, damn near full. All right, I just want to document that high water mark for people to understand what that means. This is just one good place to mark it. There's probably lots of other places, but I'm going to only do this one. You see the end of the curb? That's the way to judge it. It's almost to the end of the curb. Wow, what a difference a day makes. Look how low the water is now. It was lapping at that bricks right at the, well, you can look at the picture. I'll post it with this view. And we did hang us a snag. Look at that. Right there, you see it? Well, that's just going to make the waterfall look pretty for a while. That may be there for a while, depends on how's it hung up. We had one hung up in the corner there. It was like a big ball root. I bet it stayed for 2 years until the next big flood came and it washed it off then, but it stayed there for a couple of years. People was out there trying to push it with their feet to knock it off, and they couldn't move it. But I can't tell how big that snag is. I can just tell it's pretty big. Yeah, look at all that white water. And it's just like a ramp. It's just jumping it off over there. That's going to be beautiful. Even in low water, we'll probably still see it kicking water off. But yeah, it didn't flood. They got the flood doors open. It stayed, looked like every bit a foot and a half below that the flood doors. I may be wrong about that. May have been closer to a foot. But the good news is it didn't flood, and that's the main thing. We didn't want it to flood. Flooding is not good. We want Johnny's place to be taken well care of. There goes a fire truck. You can tell how close we are to the fire department. Really close. Yeah, I used to with the wintertime you could see it come across the bridge, but you ain't gonna see it now. We got all this greenery coming out. All right, I'm gonna go.